Hey, here's that 572 big block. What's going on, everybody? What's up, Scott? TJ, what's happening? Terry, what's happening? Nathan, what's going on, everybody? All right, well, I guess let's get this party started. All right, how was everyone's Sunday afternoon there? Just got back from running around town on Channel 11. Got a bunch of Hawaiian skip rolling in there. Raymond, what's up? Man, look at everyone rolling in. Thanks, guys, for joining in. We sure do appreciate it. Hope everyone's having a great evening. If you got any radio antenna questions, you're more than welcome to ask. Want to try to reach me on some skip? Let's shoot some skip. Well, the shop is located at Lisa's Truck Center in Moriarty, New Mexico, exit 197 off I-40. All right, guys, don't forget to tap that screen and like it. Share this live. That helps with the algorithm. We sure do appreciate it. Yeah, anything make those good. What's that, Joe? Can you send some radios? Is that what you're asking? C. Kelly, number 2 gifter badge. Joe, number 1. Yeah, what do the radios need, Joe? Oh, there's 719 in Honolulu. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for joining. We sure do appreciate it. Does that audio sound okay there? All right, don't forget to like and share. Double tap that screen. Share with your friends. We got a goal tonight of 50 hearts. Let's see if we can fulfill that. Hey, Scott, what's up? How you doing, man? Oh, yeah, there you go. Thank you guys for all the likes. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. Honolulu is coming in there on Channel 11 pretty hard. How about that? Honolulu 308 Wolf, man. Mexico waving. So my truck's on the that. Don't be so mean, 91. 91. All right. So what's everyone up to? Anyone got any questions? What do you guys want to talk about? Talk about anything you want. Don't matter. Don't even have to be about radios. You can talk about hunting, fishing, camping. Hell, I don't care. Talk about everyday life. Yeah, go ahead, man. What's your question? Redbeard Trucker. Hey, you just got the number 1 gifter badge. That's cool. Yeah, wild man, it's rough on my end too out here in New Mexico. Yeah, absolutely, Cody. You're going to have SWRs going all over the place. Headache racks usually never tune up. Do you have a bed liner in the truck and a headache rack's bolted on top of that? Cody got the number 3 gifter badge. Thanks, man. Thank you guys for all the likes, all the shares, all the gifts. Everyone sends us gifts. It helps pay for all this equipment. Yeah, none of that matters, Cody. It can all be brand new. If that headache rack is bolted on top of a plastic bed liner in the truck, it ain't going to work. And the 447, all the Stryker SWR meters are actually pretty dang accurate. And how did you try tuning that antenna up, Cody? Oh, the old DX33. Yeah, they're good radios. They're 25 watts. I had two brothers come in the shop one day. Both are Hall Bulls for their dad. And wow, man, which radio do I use? This one right here on the base is the RCI 2995 DX. One on my truck is a Galaxy 94 Big Rig Series. Anyway, one had a, hold on a minute. Okay, I just picked up one of these little work. Yeah, no problem. I'll work on it. Yeah, Galaxy 94 is a booming radio. That's what I run, Cody. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. Usually, I've done this since 1986, and I've had maybe a handful of trucks with antennas that tuned up on a headache rack. So anyway, these two brothers, one had the Galaxy 33, the other one had a Stryker 497, 150 watts. The other radio, the Galaxy, 25 watts. We put a 102 whip on his catwalk behind his sleeper, and on his brother's 150-watt Stryker, we had a Viper antenna. They got about 20 miles away, and I couldn't hear his brother with the 150-watt Stryker, but I could still hear that 33 Galaxy because he was running a 102 whip. Pretty cool. Oh, nice. 1993 Cobra. On the back of it, there, Redbeard. What does it say it's made in? Malaysia, Philippines, or China? Yeah, you gotta turn it up there, Wagon Master, so you can hear her. Where? What's the SWR in her antenna, man? Hey, look at there. Baby King. One love from Jamaica, man. Wagon Master, number 2 gifter badge. Cody, number 3. Yeah, it's not the radio doing it, but you got to remember too that 94 puts out a lot more power, and you're going to have to retune the antenna to the power. But yeah, I try to get off the headache rack, man. Yeah, so is it the spray? Is that headache rack bolted on top of that spray and bed liner? Man, Hawaii's just booming in here tonight. What about mods on the 33? Oh, very cool, Wild Man. Yeah, that's a good setup. Both radios. Well, yeah. You know what? What I would try in that headache rack is different antennas, right? So different antennas have a different radiation pattern, which has a different reflection off the ground plane of the body. So it's going to give you different ways to tune it. So try a 4-foot fire stick with a tunable tip on it. Those are 5/8 wave. The Wilson is quarter wave. 1.0 on the Striker antenna, 10-fold. Oh, it's made in China. Yeah. Well, it's the older radios were better. The newer ones, man, they suck. Keith, what's up, man? I don't even stock Cobra radios in the shop anymore. The new Cobra radios, 6 watts. Why can't you run a Magnum out, Cody? Hello from Florida, 813 in Tampa. What's going on, Pete? How are you, man? Well, what kind of antenna do I use on my mobile? A 102 whip. On my base station here, good old Starduster. Been in the air 25 years. Oh, yeah, the President Lincolns, too. Yeah, they kind of went downhill in quality. I stopped carrying those about a year ago in the shop. I carried them for about 2 years, and yeah, they're just too much of a pain in the arse. Yeah, that sucks, Redbeard. But at least it's the older one, though, so it does have a different board in it, and it has better quality parts for sure. Cody running the A10 Striker. That's a good antenna. Yeah, skip shooters are good. Yep, side mic. Oh, that's cool, dude. Look at, I don't know if you guys can see it in the video. Hold on. Right here? That's an old made in Malaysia 148 GTL. Pete, right now I'm on channel 11 AM. We got a Hawaii rolling in there. Yeah, Redbeard, you can join, dude. Just send me a request. Hold on. I got 6 more questions here. It's an $80,000 company truck. What does it have to do with the magnet? Yeah, Casey. See what he said? It's normal. See, Wilson's, dude, just aren't the same antennas anymore. 12 years ago, they changed production in China, and they changed the coil design. And even Casey said here it's normal for them to jump around. Yeah, just get a better antenna. Well, I know you don't want to run a mag mount on it, but you got to find an antenna that tunes up. Otherwise, you're just going to blow the radio up. So that's more important. Try the 4-foot fire stick. Part number is FS4. Foxtrot Sierra number 4. They got tunable tip. We use a bunch of those. They tune up really nicely on the Freightliners and stuff. So they're a 5/8 wave antenna. Nice, wild man. Oh, very cool, Redbeard. Yeah, yeah. He was in the snow and he was at a 1.8. Yeah, because those little coils, Cody, where that black coil is, that black plastic, they leak water. And yeah, the other day it was a 1.8. Now it's a 1.2. Yep. See what I mean? And if you're running a powerful radio like that 94, you're going to blow it up. Okay, Redbeard, here we go.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you, man?
I'm great.
Good.
Yeah,
What's up?
I was able to get those radios for an absolute steal today. I
Nice.
I messaged the dude, and he originally told me 50 for the classic, and I get there and he had that classic, the regular 29, and then that Galaxy. I got them all for $40 a piece.
Oh, yeah. You can't beat that.
No. He also had an older Uniden, the five pin mic Uniden. But
Yep.
I've never heard good things about them, so I didn't get it.
Well, it's funny you say that because the boards that are in those Cobras are made by Uniden. It's the same board.
That's what I've heard, but what I heard bad about the Unidens is that the covers and the faceplate on them crack pretty easily.
It's all the same.
Fair enough.
Back when Cobra was good, that's when Uniden made the boards for them.
Oh wow.
Yeah, matter of fact, I don't even stock Cobra in the shop anymore, but I carry the Unidens like the PC 68s and 78s and stuff like that. Those radios, they can still get the swing to 20 watts, dude. And the new Cobras, you're lucky to get 6 to 8 watts out of them.
Right, and that's what I've been told, that the new Cobras ain't really worth much. I mean,
No, they're not.
you pay 140 to 160 for them, but once you get in there to tune and peak them, you're not going to get a lot out of them compared to the older ones.
No, out of the box, they're 4 watts tuned up. They do 6 to 8.
And you said how much you think I can get out of that 33?
Those are 25 watts when they're turned up. That's normal.
That's pretty good for older radio.
Well, yeah, because you got to remember that radio's got transistor finals in it. So that's really good.
Sweet. So I didn't really lose much money on it. Or actually, I didn't lose any money on it, really.
No, I don't think you lost any money. You did good.
Sweet. Good deal. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, I miss the old Cobras. That's when they were good, man. When they switched over to China. When they switched over production to China, man, they literally, like, overnight went downhill.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, Chinese crap. You know how that goes.
Yeah. So the 1993, the classic that I got, you think I can get somebody to tune it up and make it sound all right too?
Oh, sure. Yeah, those are good radios. And run a Ranger mic on them. They sound really nice with a Ranger mic. And we tune those up all day long. Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, I got a static mic right now.
Well, well, statics aren't bad, but they're about 150 ohm mic, where the Ranger is 200 ohms, and that's why they sound clearer. Plus, the Ranger is a compression mic, compresses the audio, and that's what gives it that smooth sound, but it's got that hit to it. Kind of like the way this mic sounds here on the live. That's how those mics sound.
Huh. Do they even sell those in store, like at a truck stop or anything anymore? The only thing I've ever seen was the Astatic and Road King.
Well, yeah, Road Kings are even worse. So there's some truck stops that sell the Ranger mics. They're about $85. We sell them for $50. The Chromas are $55.
Huh. Okay.
Keith says no, but I know there's like some pilots and stuff that sells them, and they're stupid, man. They're like $85.
Right. Yeah, I stop at mainly Love's because that's who I'm allowed to get fuel with. And only thing I've ever seen in Love's was Astatic and Road King, and I've always heard Road King mics are crap.
Yeah, back when they were made by Telex, they were really, really good. That was the best mic you could buy. Matter of fact, I have one of those original mics. And they're worth about $300. They're good mics, dude. But when they sold to Turner, that's when they went down south. And
Right.
yeah, it's just not the same. Yeah, he says not anymore. Boy, he's right.
Yeah, before I got the 3 that I got today, I was actually looking at a guy had 2 Road King 5640s, but I read up on them, and yeah, the reviews and everything weren't bad and stuff like that, but I just didn't want 2 of the same radio. And I've also heard the Road King radios themselves aren't that great.
No, they're not. They're just real cheap radios. If you needed a backup radio or whatever.
Right.
But Wildman says, I've got a Cobra 25 night watch that does 16 to 18 watts. Yeah, that's good.
All right, well, I'll let you get back to what you were doing. I got to get up here and get ready for tomorrow. I just wanted to ask a couple questions. I didn't feel like having to type them.
Oh, no, you're good, dude. Anytime, man, you could jump up here. And the phone number's there in the bio. You can call me Monday through Friday, 10 to 6. Ask me anything you want, man. Don't worry about it.
Cool deal. I'll give you a follow, and I'll keep up with you.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, you be safe out there. And if you ever stop through Lisa's, man, stop and say hi.
Sounds good, buddy. Have a good night.
Yes, sir. You too. Thank you.
Yep. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, guys. Let's start start tapping that screen. Give us some likes. Give us some shares. Let's get the algorithm working. Our goal tonight is 50 hearts. If we can start to fill that, that'd be cool. And let's have some fun tonight, guys. What else you want to talk about? Keith, #1 gifter badge, man. You guys are awesome. We're up to 35 likes, man. That's really cool. Thank you guys so much. Oh, check that. 74, 89. Holy moly, 90. It's flying up there. Look at this. Damn, 105. You guys are cool. What's up, Pete? How you doing? $196. Wow. Man, you guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for the likes and the shares and the gifts. That sure makes this a lot of fun, man. I've really enjoyed doing these lives with you guys. Pete, #2 gifter badge. Keith, #1. Yeah, I was on channel 11 here, man. Hawaii was rolling in hard. Sounds like it's starting to fade out. Connex 33 sideband. Ain't a bad radio. Oh, good, Pete. I'm glad you're good. Yeah, LSB was rolling pretty good today, man. Look at that. Mr. Pete got the #1 gifter badge. Yeah, earlier today, man, I did a live, and I was on lower sideband, and yeah, you're right. It was rolling. I actually talked to the East Coast, talked to a guy up in Washington on the West Coast, and I talked to a guy in England. Hey, thank you guys so much for the likes. I sure do appreciate it. Holy cow, we're at 256 already. Dang. 272. Thank you guys so much. Up 287. Damn. All right, guys, so what do you want to talk about next, man? We could talk about whatever you guys want. You guys name the subject. Let's roll with it. Because you're receiving, so you got your RF gain up, the needle's going to be high. When you key the mic, the needle's going to drop. Best radio for the money. I have no idea, James. What kind of features do you like? Echo, talkback, frequency counter, light dimmer, faceplate that changes colors. Then we'll go from there. You have one that sounds bad and you can't figure it out. What does it sound like? Oh man, dipole antennas are great. Yeah, they talk like a banshee. Heat #1 gift. What's my take on Retevis lights? They're very cheap. You put them on a spectrum analyzer, they're all over the place. We at the shop we sell the Wuxen brand, and you put them on a spectrum analyzer, and they're pretty damn clean. So far, with the Nagoya 701 antenna, I've talked simplex 26 miles on a handheld. Sounds like you're in a box when talking on it. Interesting. Is it off frequency, I wonder? Well, so everyone wants a loud and powerful radio, but all that magic happens in the antenna, not the radio, right? So you got to find an antenna that tunes up nicely. And the longer the whip, the bigger radiation pattern you have, so the further you're going to talk, James, and hear. Something for a slip seeder, man. Like if you wanted, I don't know, I would call it like an entry level, uh, uh, like a Galaxy 66 V3. After I tune them up, get about 60 watts out of them. They got a frequency counter, echo talk back, but they have a light dimmer knob, which is cool. So you can turn the knob and set the brightness of the lights wherever you want. And those are my number one selling Galaxies at the moment. They're good radios. I go by 308 the Wolfman, Pete. But yeah, Pete, remember, man, all the magic happens in the antenna, dude. It's not the radio. Your radio is an irrelevant component. If it's hooked to an antenna that's not tuned right, it ain't going to work. And remember, if you got an antenna with a 2-foot whip, no matter how much power you put through it, you only got a 2-foot radiation pattern. So if you go to a 4-foot whip, you just doubled it. If you go to a 102 whip, you just tripled it. Hey, what's up, Keith?
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm on my way out here to Northeast Tennessee.
Nice.
I mean, right outside of Knoxville right now.
Yeah, very cool, man.
Man, I just wanted to tell you, when we got done doing the antenna on the truck that day, and I left, remember I was headed out to Goodyear, Arizona, and I got out towards Gallup. I had my brother on the phone. He's like, no, I don't think it's going to do anything different. Man, I started hollering for Top Gun. I thought I heard him. And the guy started answering me Tomahawk out of Chattanooga. He said he was looking for Top Gun too. He said, where are you at? I said, Gallup, New Mexico. He said, oh, hell no. I said, yeah.
Cool.
As a matter of fact, I'm westbound going out to Goodyear, Arizona. I said, you can hear me? He said, man, I hear you like you're standing right next to me.
That's pretty cool.
Wicked.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, a lot of guys don't realize how important that antenna is, how it tunes up. That's everything.
Yeah, and he's like, you must be sitting on about 3,500 watts or 10,000 watts. I said, no, man. I'm running barefoot on a Striker 497. I'm just doing what the radio does. He's like, are you serious? I said, yeah.
Isn't that cool?
It freaked me out, really. The last time I talked all the way across the country was many years ago, and I had that LA 900 I was telling you about. I want to bring I'm gonna bring my 3300 with me when I get back home next weekend.
Okay.
I'm gonna put that in this truck and carry it with me so you can. I want you to see what you can do with it. I'd like you to get it as much as it'll do and let it rip, because I'm gonna put that in my 250.
Well, those radios tuned up do about 40 watts. Your Striker does 20 more watts than that Connect.
Yeah.
So yeah, the old 3300s, them son of a guns would do 75 watts, man. When they changed the boards in them, that's when they went south a little bit. But
really?
I don't know, until we but I don't know until we throw it on the bench, man. You might have one of them old boards. I have no idea.
It might be. It might be. I don't know. We'll find out when I bring it out to you.
Yeah, we'll check it out, man. But once again, it's all about that damn antenna, right?
Absolutely.
So, you got to get that antenna to tune up right, and that's why you have to use an analyzer like we do, because you got to see everything. You got to see what's going on with it.
That's the biggest problem with that is going to be that I'd have to bring the pickup truck out to you, and I don't know how long it'll be before I can do that.
Well, I guess you can always put the Striker in it real quick, because that's going to tell you the SWR when you key the mic, right? So
yeah.
You could double check it with that. Just turn your power all the way down, key it up real quick on channel 20, see what it says. And if you're under a 1.5, you're safe. But
Okay.
the closer you get it to 1-to-1, the better she's going to talk.
All right. Right now, I've got there's that truck. My truck's the Illuma Duty, the all aluminum body Super Duty. I'll put the bracket on it, and I got a fire stick on it right now.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get it all
man.
set up to be able to put that. Good luck with that.
Yeah, the aluminum bodied Fords are so hard. The only antennas I get to tune up on them normally are the 102 whips off a ball mount on a bumper. But try it, man. know, with that third brake tail light. Let's see what it does.
Yeah.
So,
I got it on the driver's side. I didn't put it in the middle. I put it on the
uh,
driver's side.
I would have put it in the middle for sure. Yeah, get a
Yeah.
better ground plane. Yeah,
Okay. I can do
yeah,
that.
yeah. I would.
All
So let
right.
me
I'll do
answer a
that.
couple questions real quick, Keith. James
No
says he
problem.
runs a.
I gotta jump off here. I just want to say good evening to you.
Yeah, you're
I gotta
fine,
get off
dude.
here and call the wifey anyway.
Copy that. Yeah, thanks for jumping in there, man. But yeah,
You
dude, if you
got
need
it.
help or got questions with that, just call me. I'll help you.
No problem. I appreciate it.
Yeah, anytime, man. Be
All
careful.
right. You too.
Bye bye.
Bye.
All right, James says he runs a 447 and a 5-foot Wilson. That's awesome, man. As long as the Wilson tunes up, you're good. Wild man. I checked it. Said it was on free, but it still sounds that way. Yeah, dude, try a different mic. Try a Ranger mic. I've been 10, 11 meter, 80 watts, quad radio. I'm back in the CB hobby. Hey, right on, Pete. Good for you, man. Yeah, as long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. Look at this, 73 station. Stuffed animal of Puerto Rico. That's cool, man. Well, we're waving back at you, Puerto Rico. Yeah, Pete, as long as you're having fun, dude, that's all that matters. Now, if you want a good bass radio, see that one there in the video? That's the RCI 2995DX. That's a booming radio. We had Hawaii in there. Man, they were coming in like gangbusters, and boom, they just fell out. These big Ranger base stations, they're after I convert them and tune them up. They're about $1,000. This one is the older one. It swings to 150, and the new high power does 250. But you know what's nice about it, Pete? You don't need a power supply. You just plug it in the wall. All right, guys, look at that. We're up to 708 likes, man. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to tap that screen, share this live, and when you guys send gifts, man, we sure do appreciate it. It helps with the algorithm. It helps with paying for this equipment. We got a 0 of 50 hearts up there for tonight's goal. Let's see if we can fill up them hearts, man. That'd be really cool. And but we do appreciate everyone's support. Everyone's always been so nice, so good to us, and that's why we do our best to try to help everybody. JJ, what's up? All right, guys. So what's the next question? Ooh, 739. Look at that. Ooh, 754. They're flying up there.
Congratulations, well done.
I like my little mixer. $844. Wow. Mason joined. What's up, Mason? No problem. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Pete. Thank you all so much for liking the live and sharing it. We sure do appreciate it. 991 already. Oh, there it is. 1K. I love my little mixer. Mason, my shop is located at Lisa's Truck Center, Moriarty, New Mexico, exit 197 and off I-40 there, okay? But right now we're at the home 20. We're in Edgewood. Wagon Master, number 3 gifter badge. Oh, Mason, South Missouri. Hey, that's cool. How do you like it out there? How was the weather today? Out here it was beautiful, man. 65 degrees, little bitty breeze, nothing bad. Took the wife out. She wanted to go antiquing, so we hit some antique stores. Went and got some lunch, some dinner. Oh, Mississippi. Damn it, I'm sorry, Mason. Yeah, man. How I bet it's humid out there, huh? Shit out here is dry as a popcorn fart. I think today's humidity was about 16. Yeah, Pete. Hey, listen, man. I should still be on here. And what channel, lower sideband, are you going to be on? I'll go there right now. You can be on 38. All right, I'll go there. All right, what's up, man?
Not much, man. Just sitting over here in Pecos, Texas. You
Pecos,
know,
Tejas.
yeah, what a fine place to be if you like a dump somewhat. You know, um, got to swing by your shop because we're gonna get 3 of those VHF radios. Because man, the skip has been killing us when we're trying to run these pilot cars here lately. Any
Yeah.
thoughts between the hard mounted mobile and the handhelds?
Uh, well, if you run the mobile in the truck, you would definitely get much further range. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but there's always advantages and disadvantages. So, like, if y'all had handhelds, you could be out of the truck talking too.
Right. Right, because
Um,
I'm gonna get one for me, and I always have a pole and a chase with me. So I figured I'd
sure.
get one for myself, and then maybe a couple of handhelds, maybe. But do they have a little mic that they can just leave the radio set and talk through it, or they got to hold the radio every time? I
You could
haven't
do it
paid.
either way. They sell the lapel mics. You know.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, and that's fine. Yeah, you know what? I actually had a heavy haul guy call me on Saturday. We're getting ready to do our date night. He's like, dude, I need your help. So I ran down to the shop and opened up the shop, and he bought all my UHF stuff. So I got another order coming in. They should be in about 7, 8 days.
okay, yeah, because we're running back and forth between Phoenix and Virginia. We got 2 more rounds of this, and then they're going to break us loose on something else. But I'll be able to
Okay.
get by up there then and stuff. Because man, we've been running 27, 23, you name it. We've been all over, and we just get blasted, and it's like, holy crap. Uh,
Yeah. Something else you might want to think about too, because I know what by law you have to run a CB, right? So,
yeah.
um, think about a CB with sideband.
Well, I got it in my Galaxy, and the better half has that 447, and we got to bring that one to you because that where she bought it at, man, they didn't know what they were doing when they sold her that radio. Like I
Oh,
said, she gets out a mile in front of us. She has to turn her power all the way up for us to hear her.
yeah. Tell her don't do that. She could hurt the radio. Sounds like there's something wrong with the antenna system.
Well, that I put the Striker, the A10 on it, because she was running a 4-foot Francis. That was worse. And I put
Yeah.
the Striker on it, used her meter on the radio, and I got it down to a 1.0. I was like,
Okay.
oh, okay, that's pretty dang good.
And you're still
But
having trouble hearing her?
yeah, and like I said, I don't think she bought the radio out of a shop in Tennessee, and it ain't right because she should
Yeah.
be blowing me out of the cab,
Yep, I agree.
and
Yep.
because that radio should be doing a lot more than my little Galaxy is
Yeah, those
doing.
radios tuned up do 60 watts.
Yeah, that's what my little Galaxy after you unfinagled it, it's doing. But yeah, she's still just quiet as a church mouse sometimes.
Yeah, bring it
So
by. We'll fix it up for her real quick. That's
yeah,
not a problem. No sweat, man.
yeah, but and I know it's kind of hard because had to go to the Striker antenna. She's got the panoramic roof on the top of that car, so getting a
Oh,
ground
yeah.
plane on it's
Yeah.
just absolutely what a pain. I
Yeah.
told
Those
her
are hard.
she bought a conversion van. I'm like, we're going to buy enough coax to run it from the back to the front, and we're putting a 102 whip on it. Done. So
Yeah,
you'll
it's
be
hard to
able to
beat a
talk.
whip.
Yeah, she bought a 2002 conversion van that she's going to turn into a pilot vehicle, and
Perfect.
so we can mount a dang 102 whip on the back bumper. You ain't gonna have no problem.
Yeah,
You'll be
just
able
bring
to
it by the
walk.
shop. We do those all the time for the pilot cars, 102s. Then we put the 102s for the bull haulers. We put them on the catwalk behind the sleeper, and that's a talking son of a gun.
I'm thinking about doing that with my Blue Pete. We put the Predator antennas on it,
Yep.
and thinking about just doing that on this thing because
Yeah, we can.
So yeah, next time I get up that way, I'll have to come in there and have you dial it up, and might even
Yeah.
be time for a new radio by then.
Yeah, we'll get
You
you
know,
fixed up. Hey, just real quick, let me answer a couple questions.
what's that?
This one guy asked, do we sell base units at the shop? Well, I don't keep them in stock, but if there's a base unit that you want, yeah, just call the shop and we can order it up for you and get it in, tune it up, and ship it out, or you can come by and pick it up. And let's see here. Pete says, oh, yeah, he's got a 73. He's 813 Tampa, Florida. Wow.
Oh, that's home.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I'm out of Lakeland, so Lakeland, Florida, 813, right next door.
Oh,
So,
Section 8 says you missed it. No, I don't normally stock base units in stock, but I can order whatever you want. It takes about 3 to 4 days to get in, and then I'll tune them up. We can ship them out. So, hey, Phil joined. What's up, Phil? Okay, sorry about that, sir. Back to you,
ah,
man. What's up?
ain't nothing, man. You doing your thing. I was just asking about the UHFs and stuff because, like I said, man, we're just makes it hard out here sometimes. So,
Yeah, a lot of
but
those heavy haul guys are running the UHF radios now, and they love them.
yeah,
One guy said that his wife was at home. He ran to get fuel, and he was like 10 miles away, and he was talking to his wife. She was in the kitchen.
oh yeah, because our rear pilot car, she's got one of those Anytone or
Yep.
whatever, but she can't figure out how to use the damn thing. But um, but that's what a lot of the ATS drivers and some of the blackjack guys are going to is the UHF VHF style. So
Absolutely, yeah. But when the Anytones came out, they were like a big rage, and so I did some research on them and looked at a couple, and they were having a lot of trouble with their transmit circuits. They were blowing finals and all sorts of shit. And when I opened up one, it was kind of a cheap radio, so I never even carried them in the shop.
yeah,
That's
hers.
gonna be more of a headache for me.
Well, this one, hers is you got to go into a computer and tune it on the computer before you can use it. I'm like, I need something we can just put in and we're ready to go.
Yeah, I
You know,
agree.
and everything. So and everything. But yeah, I'll keep in touch with you, and when you get those in, just let me know, and if nothing else, I'll put a deposit on them or whatever. That way, hang on
No,
to
that's
them
fine. What I'll
and
do is
everything.
when I get a new inventory, I make a video on TikTok, so you'll see that
Okay,
video.
okay,
And
yeah, that'll
but you
work.
wanted like one mobile, and you wanted like 2 or 3 handhelds. I could just put those aside for you.
Yeah, yeah,
So
one mobile, 2 or 3 handhelds, probably two, because I'm not running a steer, so I'm
yeah,
only running 8 axles, so it's just me, my high pole, and my chase. So
sure.
and everything. So and probably two of the lapel mics also.
Oh, okay,
That way they can have it set up, and just talk on it like the normal.
sure.
I'm just trying to make it a little easier for everybody. So you know, so but that was
Yeah, no
about it,
problem.
man. That
Yeah,
was
no
about
problem,
it.
man. Yeah,
And
and not a problem. We'll take care of you.
oh, I know it. I know it. You guys do a damn good job every time I come through there. So.
Thank you.
And also, yeah, next time I'm through there, I'll swing in there and we'll definitely put one of those 102s on here. That way, make this little galaxy reach out and touch somebody maybe.
Yes, sir. That's where it happens, right there in that big old whip.
Yeah, either that or might even get off my wallet and buy a RCI 9, maybe.
Now,
Oh,
dude, that X9, man, that new one's a 250-watt radio. Phew,
yeah.
man, yeah. And it's
Eh,
the size of a Cobra.
Yeah, I know it. And that's what's got me intrigued about it. It really got me intrigued because I like my 497, but it's a big radio. And I've got that 66, which works great. But, man, you had that one in there last time you were working on.
Yep.
I think I might
Well,
have to do that next time.
well, I would suggest this. Before you spend all that money on the radio, let's do the 102 whip first, and then use the
Okay.
radios you got and see what you think. I think you'll be just fine without having to buy a new radio. It'll save you a lot of money.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, too. Because I got my 497 back from my boy because he can't use it in his KW, thank God.
Oh,
So he's got a new 680 and he can't use the radio in there. So he's got my old side mic 25 in there now, but it's got
okay.
the old school upgrades. You know, it's got a Connex board in it with talkback echo and
Sure.
all that good stuff. And it does a clean 32, 33 watts, but it's clean.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's average. Yeah. What?
and that's
Why
all
can't
he
you use the
needs.
497?
The cubby that it goes up into in that 680, it won't fit in there. It's like an inch too wide, and
Oh, I see.
he can't cut anything in there. So
Yeah. Yeah, I see.
and he
Cool,
was like,
man.
well, he's like, well, I'll take the Galaxy. I'm like, no, you won't. You go and buy your own.
That's
No,
right.
sir.
Just tell
No,
them to
sir.
give the shop a call. I'll ship them one.
Oh, I know. You know. So and everything. All right, man. Well, you have a good night. Thanks for answering them questions, and hopefully we'll see you in a couple weeks up there.
All right.
You know.
Sounds good, man. Be safe out there. Thanks for jumping in.
Not a problem, man. Thank you. All right.
Bye-bye. All right. Section 8 says, well, good enough. Have a good night. Thanks for the help. Yeah, you're welcome. And dude, if you got any questions, man, our phone number's in the bio. Just give the shop a call Monday through Friday, and we'll help you out. All right. Who's next? What's our next question? I'm on 38 lower sideband waiting to hear somebody. What's up, Bradley? How's everyone doing tonight? Hey, guys, real quick, don't forget to like and share this live. Share it with your friends. Double tap that screen. Give us some likes. We got a goal tonight of 50 hearts. We got 1 of 50 so far. So I appreciate all the gifts. That helps pay for this equipment. And, yeah, man, let's have some fun. All right, now that housekeeping is done, what are we going to talk about? Yeah, there goes some more hearts flying up the screen. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it so much. What's next on the agenda? Crickets. What's up, Ridge Runner? Yeah, I know, dude. I'm on 38 lower sideband. It's dead. I was on channel 11 earlier, and Hawaii was rolling in there pretty hard. Do you have the General HP40 or do you have the General E? Which one, buddy? Actually, I don't think it matters because neither one have upper and lower sideband. You can change the bands, you know, like A through D or whatever, A through D, but no, they don't have sideband. It's okay, man. Look at you guys. We're up to 2,100 likes, 2,100 hearts. Man, I appreciate you guys liking it, sharing this live. That helps. Yeah, Ridge Runner, if you want a good little radio with uppers and lowers and good sideband capability. That new Striker 955 Plus is 100 watts now. Even has the weather band channels on it. That's a booming little radio. Every time I order those, I keep ordering more and more and more. And end of the week, man, I sell out of them. They're a good radio. Run that with a Ranger mic, and you're perfect. Yeah, Ridge Runner. That 955 Plus. Boy, that's a nice radio. I like them. All right, guys. What's next on the agenda? What do y'all want to talk about? We can talk about anything. Camping, hunting, fishing, guns, hell, I don't care. Oh yeah, generals are good, man. Especially the older ones, you know. Hey, Redbeard, #1 gifter badge. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, guys. Well, guys, let me ask you this: do you think the trucking industry is going to turn around now that we got a different administration, or do you not think so? What do y'all think? Yeah. What about police scanners, buddy? What's up? By the way, Corey, how are you tonight? Hope you're doing well, man. Oh man, I answered your question about 4 times, Section 8. So I actually don't stock base stations at the shop. If I ship to order. So if you want one, just call the shop and we'll order it up. Be at the shop 2 or 3 days, and I'll tune them up and we'll send them out to you, my friend. What kind of a base were you looking for? Really? Dan Bongino just did a good job on Facebook or on FBI. Uh, look at the do a Google search. Look up the Whistler scanners. Those are pretty badass. I got one. Well, if you want to reach out 100 miles, that's all about your antenna, right? Not the radio. But the new Ranger 2995 DX high power does 250, but you got to have an antenna, and you're probably not going to be reaching out 100 miles, uh, you know, straight and level. Get a good antenna like a Colossal 10K, 40, 50 feet in the air. Yeah, you probably do 50, 60 miles. But what's nice about this radio is sideband. You could double that range with sideband. Yeah, I don't know. You could try it, but what did that 204 tune up to? You know what the SWRs are? Man, look at you guys. 2,300 likes. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for all the likes, all the shares, all the gifts. Sure do appreciate it. I really enjoy doing these lives. It's a lot of fun for me. Hell, I did 2 today. Well, you're going to need a good scope, good frequency counter, some bird meters, and I don't know, probably, I don't know, $4,000 or $5,000 worth of equipment to start and start reading books, man. Yeah, dude, that's pretty good. 60 miles with 100 watts. Yeah. So if you're doing that, then that antenna's definitely working. It's in the right spot. So if you went with that 250 watt RCI, shit, yeah, you should do 100 easy. Yeah, that's really good. Says we got a popular live here. 2,300 likes. That's pretty dang good, man.
Congratulations, well done.
All right, guys, don't forget, double tap that screen. 2 fingers, man. It's like a machine gun for hearts. There you go. And share this live with your friends. Tonight's goal. We got 1 out of 50 hearts left up there. We sure do appreciate all the love, all the help. And if you guys got any questions, man, fire away. Like I said, we don't have to talk just about radios. We can talk about whatever you want. Man, it sure is a nice, relaxing day. Did a live earlier. Took the wife out for some breakfast. There's a little local restaurant here in Edgewood called All Roads Cafe. Look them up. If you're ever driving through here, you need to stop there. This morning they did the green chili stew burrito. Oh, oh, oh. Man, that was good. She wanted to hit some antique stores, so we went antiquing with the wife. After that, there's a little Chinese restaurant here in town. We stopped there and ate some Chinese. That was good. Phil, what's up, Phil? We're up to 2,600 likes, man. You guys are awesome. Yeah, we appreciate it. Yeah, share this live. Let's see if we can reach our goal tonight. Got 50 hearts up there. Only 1 spot's been taken. Yeah, man, try it with that president. Coming to the house on Sunday. Let's go. Man, I'll tell you what, I got a damn good wife. I'm definitely lucky. She shoots guns with me. She talks on the CB with me. She talks on the GMRS radios with me. Yeah, speaking of that, even the GMRS radios are quiet tonight. Dang. I guess everyone's going to bed getting ready for that nasty 4 little word on Monday. All right, folks. So what's next? What do y'all want to talk about? What's up, Thomas? How you doing, man? Yeah, man, even sideband is quiet. Let's go back to AM. Yeah, there you go, man. Damn, it's quiet everywhere. I remember I'd be sitting here at night at the desk doing paperwork, and I'd hear truckers driving up and down I-40 talking all night long. Nah, you don't have to have nothing built to get real power. You run a Texas Star 500 667. Better yet, the Sweet 16. That's all you need. As long as your antenna will handle that kind of power. Jim, what's going on? Yeah, I know it sucks, man. Like, I'd say maybe over the last year and a half, 2 years, it just kind of got quieter and quieter and quieter. I don't know, man. What do y'all think happened? All these companies won't allow CBs in their trucks, and maybe some of the foreign drivers that don't use them. I don't know. What do you think? Man, I sure do miss the good old days. I first got on the radio in 1986. Holy moly, was it booming back then. But whatever. We got to make it great again. Let's do it, guys. Hey, John, what's up? Yeah, I know. It's been quiet on upper and lowers, too. You know what, Ridge Runner, I agree because it's a safety issue, right? We all know that. I mean, anyone with any experience knows that, right? And they call it a distraction. That's full of shit. What about ELDs and cell phones, right? How many times are dispatchers messaging the drivers on ELDs? That's not a distraction? Shit. Yeah, I know, John. That's horseshit, isn't it? For 40 years before that, it wasn't a distraction, and it saved a lot of lives. But all of a sudden, it is now. Bullshit. That's some insurance scam going on there. I bet you. Yeah, I agree 100%, John. Yep. I mean, I obviously I don't drive myself, but I talk to truckers every day, and they all say the same thing as you do. Sandy side drivers. Yeah, well, you're right, man. I had four of those guys come in my shop in 1 week asking me if I could change tires on their trailer. Yeah, they're not very bright. The fourth guy walked in the shop and I was sitting there tuning the guy's radio at the bench and he asked me that. I looked down and I said, "Sir, is there anything in this shop that resembles a tire shop?" Duh. Yeah, I'm sure you're right. Well, I've seen some speeches there by good old number Trump, and he said he's going to change all that around. I wonder if we all start emailing him about CBs and saying, "Hey, man, we all need to get radios back in these trucks because it's a safety thing." If you tell him it's a safety thing, I'm sure he'll do it. Yeah, I'm sure their trucks are junk, dude. Yep, that's right, John. Remember 2 years ago that 72 truck pileup in Dallas and that ice storm? That never would have happened either. Yep. Yeah, they test out. 2 weeks. Yep. That's scary. Being in charge of an 80,000 pound vehicle with no experience? Uh-uh. All right, folks, real quick, let's take care of some housekeeping. Don't forget to tap the screen, give us some likes, share the live with your friends. And our goal tonight is 50 of those little hearts up there. We got one taken out of 50 slots. We sure do appreciate everyone's help, all the likes, all the gifts, all the love. I sure do enjoy doing these with you guys. It's a lot of fun. Yep, you're exactly right. Don't take much to warn them. I'll tell you what, dude, yesterday I was driving back home. I had an emergency at the shop. A heavy haul guy needed some radios, so we're closed on the weekends, but I drove down there and opened up the shop and got him some radios. I'm driving back home. There's a flatbed in front of me, and the right rear outside tire was barely hanging on the rim. It was totally flat, just flopping around. And I was in my wife's truck. She runs a Ranger N4 Striker mag mount antenna. It's a 500-watt radio, and he didn't have a radio. I'm like, "Hey there, flatbed, you got a tire about to fall off your trailer, your right rear outer." Nothing, no response. Hell, no one around me even responded. "Hey Jim, what's up?" That's pretty scary, man. Them tires are big and heavy. They come off, they can do some damage. Man, 2,700 likes. Look at you guys. Thank you so much. I'm wearing a hat today that a driver gave to me. Let me show it to you. That's pretty cool. Maybe that's what I should do. All these drivers that give me hats, every time I do a live, I'll wear a different hat. We'll advertise for them. Henry, what's going on, man? It says League D1, top 80%. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty sad. They're becoming obsolete. Okay, hey, this is a great question, guys. Papa Mark says, Wolfman, what is your opinion on using 18 feet of coax versus 6 feet? I've heard 18 feet is easier to do SWR. Well, so here's the deal with longer coax. The meter reads the reflected energy coming back to it, right? So if you got a longer coax, it's going to absorb that reflected energy and give you a false reading. But the shorter the coax, less resistance, right? No, always run the shortest as possible. You just need enough to go from the radio to the antenna. We do that all day long. Well, that's not true because the full wavelength is 36 feet, right? That's why a half wave antenna is 18 feet and a quarter wave antenna is 9 feet. Length of coax is irrelevant. Guys, on an aircraft carrier, we had radios that had 1,200 feet of coax going to antennas. Explain that. Well, the explanation is all the tuning's in the antenna, not the coax. If you put a longer piece of coax on it and the SWRs change, you got a bad RF ground. They shouldn't change. But the shorter the better, less resistance for sure. Doesn't matter, Phil. Shorter the better. In my Jeep, I got a 1-foot jumper that goes to the meter, a 1-foot jumper that goes to the amp, and I got 7 feet going to the antenna. I'm a 1.09 SWR, 50 ohms, 50 on receive loss, and 0 on reactance. It's perfect. Man, look at you guys. What's up, Shamrock? We're at 2,800 likes, man. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, we appreciate all the likes. Double tapping that screen. We appreciate sharing it live with everybody. Makes it a lot of fun. And we appreciate all the gifts, man. We had a guy earlier give us a bunch of lightning bolts. That was cool. We got today's goal is those hearts up there. So yeah, don't get caught up in all that snake oil about length of coax. That's not true. Shorter the better. Cam G, what's up? Sean, what's happening? 3,000 likes. Look at you guys.
Congratulations, well done.
I love this damn thing. It's so much fun. All right, folks. So what's our next topic? Why don't you just run one antenna? You'll be better off. But I mean, that's fine as long as they tune up. Oh, you're welcome, Shamrock. I thank you for being on here, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I stopped carrying Wilsons years ago, man. They're all made in China. But hey, if it works for you, if they tune up, that's all that matters. Wait till you put like some dual predators on that. See the difference. Yeah, you'll double your range. If they tune up, right? So that's where all the magic happens. You got to tune the antenna to the ground plane of the truck, not the radio. That's another wives' tale. Big Timber, what's up? Yeah, that's cool, man. 40 miles is not bad. What's the SWR on them? There's no such thing as a pre-tunable antenna. Nope. So you got 18 feet of coax and you got all this extra. Then what do you do with it? You roll it up, you ball it up, you run it back and forth. So What's the point of that? Yeah, striker antennas are good, man. I got one on my wife's truck with that big Ranger N4 in it. Yeah, it works good. Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, check them, see what they're at. But if you're getting out that far, I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say, yeah, they're tuned up pretty damn good. Hey, Colton, what's up? Yeah, guys, once again, thank you for all the likes, all the shares, all the gifts. Those gifts sure do help pay for all this equipment that we're using here. It's not much, but it sure does help. Phil says, do you recommend an amplifier and a mobile? Well, if you want, sure. Uh, just got to make sure that antenna's tuned up right, man. That antenna's got to be tuned perfect when you're running power. Otherwise, you're just going to blow it up. But yeah, I mean, it'll make you reach out further for sure. Thank you, Pop Mark, for liking the live. Number 3, gifter badge. Yeah, there you go. Oh, look at that. Papa Mark sharing the live. Thank you so much. Thanks for the likes, guys. You're awesome. Holy shit, we're up to 3,100 already. MJ joined. What's up, MJ? Yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Oh, nice, man. Going to Palmdale. Yep. Very, very cool. Yeah, you have a good night, Shamrock. Be safe out there, man. If you need something, give me a call, bud. Oh, sweet. Yeah. Stop by the shop. Say hi. Yeah, it could definitely affect it if you paint it, sure. Thanks, Shamrock. That's cool, man. Be nice to see you. White Smoke joined. What's up? Yeah, that's cool. I'm glad they're loud, man. As long as it's working, man, I'd leave it alone. Nice. Very cool, man. See, man, this is what it's about, right? Radio's supposed to be fun. And, yeah, there's so many candy asses out there and jealous people, and I know it's discouraging, but you just got to ignore them and just keep moving on. Hey, need a good used radio. I got 2 in the shop right now. I've got what is it, a Cobra Night Watch? And I've got a RCI 2950 with the original box and 2 microphones. So if you can't, man, you could just call the shop Monday through Friday, pay for it over the phone, and we ship them out to you. Yep, I agree. Yeah, I stopped modifying radios about 10 years ago. Just a good radio tuned up properly and a good antenna, that's all you need. Oh yeah, absolutely, Papa. Papa Mark. Yeah. What are they switching trucks to? Oh, T680? Yeah, those are good, man. We hell man, we can run Vipers on those, Predators, Fire Sticks. Hey Andy, what's going on? Thank you guys so much for all the likes, all the shares, all the gifts. Yeah, I totally agree. You gotta have a ground plane is an RF ground, right? So you gotta have a good ground plane and you gotta have a properly tuned antenna. Yeah, I stopped carrying Connex in the shop, man. They got a lot of solder joint issues, and I don't have time to work on them. We're too busy. So, oh yeah, I remember you. Yep. the red 379. 10 volt. Yeah, that's okay. How's it working? Is it working okay for you? Oh yeah, always check coax connectors, stuff like that. PL259s, they get loose from vibration, sure. Look at that, getting out 10 plus miles consistently. Yep, that's what a good antenna will do right there. That's cool, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Doesn't that make it so much more fun? It's frustrating when that shit ain't working right, isn't it? It drives me nuts. 20 miles out. That is so cool, man. I'm glad. Isn't that cool? It's so much fun. Well, no radios made for dirt roads. No electronics are. But that said, yeah, definitely stay away from the Connex then. You're going to have a lot of solder joint issues. I'd run the Galaxy 66 V3. There's a lot of dirt guys out here, and I've sold them those radios, and they've had good luck with them. They haven't had no trouble. Run that, a Ranger mic, and you're all set. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, like I said, Jose, you can just call the shop Monday through Friday, and yeah, I got those in stock. Yeah, and just pay for it over the phone, credit card, we'll ship 'em out. But you got to remember, man, you got to have a way to get that antenna tuned right. It does not matter what radio you have; it ain't going to work right if that antenna's not tuned. Yeah, thanks, Jose. I appreciate it, sir. Kentucky 66. What's up? Yeah, Phil, there's a guy that usually joins the live. He's from Perth, Australia. And yeah, man, the sideband down there is pretty popular. Yeah, it does 60 watts. It does 20 more watts than the Connect. Um, anyway, yeah, man, those guys are, and even over in the UK, man, it's pretty popular. But don't kid yourself, it's still pretty popular here, man. I'll tell you what, earlier, sideband, good gravy. I was talking to the East Coast, West Coast, and England. Yep, it's pretty cool. All right, folks. Or is there any other radio or antenna questions or anything y'all want to talk about? Oh, well, thanks for the likes. I appreciate it. Yeah, I can help you out with that. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's not that hard. Yeah, copy that, dude. Yeah, thanks for joining on here. Have fun at the lake, and we'll see you on the next trip. That radio with is like 350, and with the tune up, they're about 400 bucks with my tune up on them. It's the same price as a Connex. Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. Earlier today, Bahamas, Jamaica, man, they were rolling in there today. Thank you guys so much for the likes, man. So much for the shares, all the gifts. I appreciate it. Hey guys, I hate to do this to you, but just give me like 2 seconds. I gotta run to the bathroom. Okay, sounds good, man. And we'll catch you on the next trip. Hey, Billy, what's up? Hey, guys, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Hey, what's up? What's going on, cowboy? Sorry about that. Had to run to the head real quick. Ooh, doggy, my eyeballs were floating. 440 in the North Carolina. Had me a couple 440s. Barracudas, Chargers. Man, I miss them cars. So what's up, everybody? What's everyone up to tonight? Break 19 radio check. Oh, nice. Just got off the radio. Hey, thanks for all the likes, guys. Sure do appreciate it. Helps that new ticker talker algorithm. How about anyone out there tonight? Hey, Todd. What's going on, man? Good evening, David. Hey, David just got the #1 gifter badge. Thanks, man. Fire stick antennas are okay as long as they tune up. Don't ever buy an antenna you can't tune. They make tunable and non-tunable ones. So if you got the one with the tunable tip, you should be good. Thank you guys so much for all the likes. Look at that. We're up to 3,300 already. Holy cow. Yeah, Wilson 2000s ain't bad. They used to be good. Now they're all made in China for the last 12 years. Run a good American-made antenna. Predator, Viper. Fire stick. Better yet, 102 whip. Yeah, as long as it's older than 12 years, man, you're good. Yep, that's right. You can't beat a 102. That's for dang sure. Hey, if any of you guys want to join the live, just send me a request, man. We'll get you up here. It's all good. Thanks for the likes, the shares, all the gifts. We appreciate it so much. Jeremy, what's up? Jeremy Clark. 419. What's happening? Yeah, guys, if anyone wants to join the live, man, just send me an invite. We'll get you on there. Thomas Cox, what's happening? This radio by itself will swing to 150. Yeah, with that little box on low, she does about 400. Hey, 619 in Michigan, what's up? David got the #1 gifter badge. Cyril, what's up? How's everyone doing tonight? Man, look at you guys. We're already up to 3,300 likes. That's awesome. What do you mean? What kind of radio? Oh, my base station here? That's a RCI 2995 DX. Yeah, I get those nights too where you can't sleep. It sucks. Guys, I just saw some more hearts flying on the screen. Thank you guys so much for the likes. Thanks for all the gifts, for sharing it. Heck yeah, Cowboy. That's a great setup right there, man. Oh, Killer B250. High drive, right? Yeah, no problem, man. Give me a shout tomorrow at the shop. I'll be there from 10 to 6. And thanks for joining here. Be safe out there, Matt. I appreciate you being on here, buddy. 73s, God bless. Oh, holy cow, an old Sears Road Talker. I had one of those in the shop about a year ago. Yeah, that's cool. John 05 joined. What's up, John? Man, it's even quiet tonight on the GMRS radio. Seeing if I'd be interested in a striker. If I'm interested in a striker, what do you got, Matt? Striker's a good radio, dude. Hell yeah, 655. Is it the V1 or V2? Fisher 77. What's up? Nah, Matt. Look at the Galaxy 94 big rig that blows the doors off 47. That 94 is what I run on my truck. It's got uppers and lowers, echo, talkback, loud talkback, frequency counter, light dimmer knob, and a voice changer. It's a cool radio. It's got that little box hanging off the bottom. The 94 is like 550, and with the tune-up, they're like 599. But they're a side mic mount radio. But I love mine. I got mine in my old Dodge now for the last 3 years. That's been a nice radio. And with that 102 whip, woo, That's a nice combination. Yeah, and I've had a lot of repairs on 47s, dude. A lot of talkback issues, a lot of solder joint issues, getting off frequency. I've had a bunch of them come back, and that's why I stopped stocking them. I mean, if you want one, dude, I'll get you one. It's not a problem. We can order you up one. I'll tune it up for you. Anything you want, buddy. But I'm just being honest with you. Philly, the Hill joint. Yeah, you got the Ranger. That's a nice radio. I appreciate it, man. I'm just being honest with you. I mean, dude, if you like, because like, you like the way they look or perform, whatever, I have no problem getting you one. I'd rather you have something a little better, that's all. Yeah, I know you have. And I thank you for that. What about the 447 Striker? That's a good little radio. Yeah, we'll see you later, Ridge Runner. Stay safe. 73s, man. God bless. Now, the new 955 Plus, that's a 100-watt radio, but it also has all the weather bands in it. Yeah, bring it by, Matt. We'll check it out. We'll figure something out, bud. Yeah, I've never seen a 447 do over 100 watts. And that was the V1s. And the V2s only do 60, so be careful with that. I'd like to see it on a meter first. At $300, I sell them new with the tune-up for $365. Used, that should be like $150 to $200, man. Did you already pay for it? Okay, good. Hey, Matt, thank you so much. I really do try hard to help everybody out, and I think the main thing is being honest with everybody, right, Matt? So um, I've hurt a few people's feelings before, and I didn't mean to. I didn't do it on purpose. I wasn't being mean, but I was being honest with them. Hey, Cody, what's up? Look at you guys. We're up to 3,300 likes, man, and I appreciate that. Appreciate all the shares, all the gifts. Yeah, you guys make this worth it. I love doing these lives, man. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't steer anybody wrong. I know some guys I've pissed off because I was brutally honest with them, but it's what it is. At least I'm not lying to them. I can sleep at night. David, what's up? You got to remember, a Killer B 250. The 250 is the model number, not the power, right? That's a 200-watt amp. That's a two pill. You're not going to get more than 350 out of it. David, we're in New Mexico. My shop's at Lisa's Truck Center, Moriarty, New Mexico. Exit 197 off of I-40. Absolutely run the Ranger mic with it. Yeah, that's what I run on mine. Yeah, perfect. Well, well, well. Look who just joined. Chris Customs. Best paint body man I've ever seen in my life. Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, I like my Ranger mics too, man. They sound good, don't they? So, my friend Chris, how are you doing tonight? Yeah, absolutely. I'll clean it up for you. Oh, thanks, Chris. I appreciate that, man. What are you up to tonight, bud? You playing with the drag cars? Oh, thanks, Matt. Is it really booming up there in North Carolina? Oh, that's cool, man. Hey, look who else is on here. Mr. Iceman, CJ Jackson. He's the best pilot car service I've ever seen, too. Phoenix Pilot Car Service. Yeah, I'll clean it up for you. Yes, sir. That's cool. Hey, if any of you guys want to join the live, just send me a request. We'll get you on here. We're just kicking back, chewing the fat. No problem. We'll fix you up with coax. Yeah, no problem, CJ. Are you busy tonight? You down there in Phoenix? Wink, wink. No, there not anymore. There was skip rolling earlier. Channel 11, man. I was talking to Hawaii. Honolulu, the big island, was coming in. Yeah, North Carolina there is. I'm on just Channel 19 right now. Wish. Oh, where you at, dude? CJ got the number 3 gifter badge. Thank you guys so much for all the likes, all the shares, all the gifts. Our goal tonight is 50 hearts. We only got one of them spots taken. Yeah. Yeah, the other night, man. What was it? 35 lower sideband? I was talking Australia, England. Hey, you have a good night too, sir. Thank you so much for jumping on here. We'll see you on the next trip. 73s. God bless. Thank you guys for all the likes, all the shares, all the gifts. Yeah, man. Copy that, Matt. Pardo got the number 2 gifter badge. Thanks, man. Thank you guys for all the likes, all the shares, all the gifts. Oh, lovely. No sleep tonight, huh? Um, well, I'll tell you what, cowboy. I just run that 94 big rig, and I get them to swing about 300. I'm running a 102 whip in my Dodge, and just about every morning on the way to work, I shoot skip, and that's a great combination. I'm sorry, CJ, that sucks, dude. I hope it's not something too serious. Holy cow, 4,100 likes. Look at that, guys, 4,200. Uh-oh, it's Chris. Yeah, I hear you, CJ. I know what Chris is doing. He's got that automatic Tommy gun over there. 4,700. Look at the 4,800. Good gravy. I got to get me one of those things. I keep forgetting to look on the TikTok shop, Chris. Man, you guys are awesome. 5,500. Wow. Yeah, that should be plenty for Skip. But if you get a different radio with sideband, your options are going to greatly open up. Man, from channel 35, 36, 37, 38 on lower sideband, just starts booming. Thomas Cox got the number 3 gifter badge. Thanks, John, for sharing the live. I appreciate that. Hey, Wyatt, what's up, man? How are you? So I know some of you guys in here know Chris, some of you don't. And he works for Rush Peterbilt in Albuquerque. He's the one that does all those custom pretty paint jobs on the big rigs. Oh, yeah, that'll talk. Yeah, Striker A10s are good antennas, boy. With that setup, I'm sure it talks good. Part 2. Got the number 2 gifter badge. Thank you, guys. Holy moly, 7,100 likes. Look at that. Thank you guys so much for all the likes, all the shares, all the gifts. I have so much fun doing this. It's cool. It says D1, top of the league, 99 percentile. Hey, that's cool. You got copy that, 1225. You betcha. I hear you. I'll shout back at you. Yeah, Cowboy, I appreciate it, man. You have a good night, my friend. 73s, God bless and have fun. And thanks for being on the live. Hey, Six Killer just joined. What's up? Jesse, what, from Missouri? What's going on, man? How's everyone doing tonight? Look at that, guys. 7,100 likes. That's so, I appreciate it so much, guys. Thank you for all the shares, all the gifts, all the likes. Copy that, Cowboy. God bless you and your family too, my friend. 73s. So what's up, Six Killer? Hold on.
What's up,
Hey,
Wolf?
dude. What are you doing, man?
I'm gonna jump into the live for a few minutes.
Cool. Thanks, dude. What's up?
Gotta get away from the drama because the drama's really starting to, tick me off. And you know how I feel about drama.
Yeah, I'm too old for that shit, brother.
That's why I'm walking away.
Right?
Yeah, I'm down in Abilene, Texas. We load a wind tower tomorrow, and then we're gonna be back up to Corona, and then I'm going to Phoenix.
Nice.
So we've had to change rooms 3 different times tonight, and I'm beyond irritated.
Why? Was there something wrong with the hotel?
Oh yeah, well, one, they're packed. Two, they have a bunch of riffraff here. The first hotel room they put us in, they were slamming doors right next to our room. So the guy moves us to another room. Well, there's a domestic next door. Cops got called. And now we're in the third room. I said, if this happens again, I said, I want a full refund and I'm going somewhere else.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Good Lord. Jesse says it's getting warmer there. Mostly stay around 345, 475 lower sideband, but we'll jump on AM every once in a while. Yeah, that's cool, man. All right, buddy. So, are you outside cooling off?
Oh, yeah. And I came outside to take my med that I forgot to take before I went to bed and just staying out of all the riffraff.
Yeah. Take a shot of whiskey so you don't kill somebody, right?
Oh, no, I don't need that yet. It's too late. Too late in the evening for that. But
No, I'm kidding.
no, I wanted to talk to you about that A10. Since I put it on, I was able to hear Skip from as far up as Maine today, coming out here.
Dude, so today was a weird day, man. I shot Skip on the East Coast, then the West Coast, talked to a guy in Washington, then I talked to a dude in England.
Yeah, Skip was all over today. It's like there was one point I think we got right outside of La Mesa, or no, we got outside of Post, and I was actually able to hear both conversations from both sides of the country.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man.
So I'm like, okay, this is pretty freaking cool. But I guess Post Texas was just like the sweet spot for perfect Skip.
Yep, and it was all over today. For example,
It was.
this one gentleman said, I'd like to try FM sometime, but not sure what frequency to go. Well, it's just the same on AM or sideband. Just start scanning the band, go everywhere, because you never know where
Mm-hmm.
people are going to be.
Yeah. Channel 6, as you and me knows, the Super Bowl. I mean, one's always popping.
Yep. And earlier today, I was on Channel 11 talking to Honolulu.
Actually, pretty good today.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah. So, as Jay was shouting out to me, my name's CJ, the owner of Phoenix Transportation, based out of Moriarty, New Mexico. He does all my radios for me. Nobody touches my radios except Jay. I mean, awesome job.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. And if you guys need his contact info, you can either, start following him or call the shop. I got his cards in the shop. And but if you guys need a good pilot car service, he's the one to go with. All right, guys.
Speaking of also radios, my driver that picked up had to get those radios Saturday. We got him set up, got him working, gave him basically a crash course. So he's
Nice.
he's up and working. They're all programmed, ready to rock. So he
Awesome.
really appreciates you doing that for him.
Yeah, no, that's cool, man. So what he's talking about, guys, I'm closed on the weekends, on Monday through Friday. Well, he called me up on Saturday saying, dude, I got an emergency. I need these radios for a heavy haul guy. So I left the house, hauled ass over there. He hauled ass from Albuquerque and met me at the shop, and we got them all set up. So, yeah, I understand. You got to have 'em.
Yeah. So they were real thankful about getting that in a timely manner. And he's going to start sending more business your way, and he'll probably end up buying some more of those Wusan radios.
Yeah, that's cool. I just had a guy in a live earlier that needs 3 of them. And you bought the last one, so I got another order in, just waiting for the order to come in. But,
Yeah.
man, they're pretty popular. The little suckers work pretty good, don't they?
Oh yeah, they do awesome. I have one in my car remote head.
Yep,
The radio itself's in the back, and I mean it works great. I use it for most of my job, and then when I'm local in Albuquerque on our GMRS net.
yep. Yeah, Bardo
And
says it. Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. Go ahead.
oh, no. And then when we get up our next 3 cars, we'll end up putting more in each car.
Yeah, that's no problem. We'll take care of you.
Oh yeah, you
Uh,
always do.
Bardo says it's nice to have a lot of locals around here. I got about 12 up here in north central Wisconsin. Yeah, that's cool, man. It makes it a lot of fun. A couple of years ago, we had I don't know, about 6 guys here local around Edgewood, Moriarty area, and we'd sit there on the radio and talk all night, and it only took one fool to ruin it. And the guy would get drunk on the radio, talk a bunch of shit, and we just all stopped talking.
I'm gonna log out, but I'll still be in the live.
Okay, buddy. Yeah, just relax. Hang
Alrighty.
out.
Well,
Take a breather.
yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah, we'll talk to you later.
Okay, buddy. Bye-bye. Yeah, I used to live up there in northern Minnesota, little place called Hermantown, right outside of Duluth. And we used to jump over there on the Richard Bong Bridge, go over to Superior, Wisconsin all the time, party it up. Been to Madison, Appleton. It's pretty cool. All right, guys. So what do y'all want to talk about tonight? Hey, Randall, what's up? It's kind of quiet on the radio tonight. No, I don't know 979 up there in Duluth. But I'm definitely going to be listening for him, that's for sure. Tell Dan I used to work at Hemlock Garage on 4th Street and Lakeshore Avenue. Yeah, it was pretty cool. In the wintertime around Christmas, that big, the world's biggest aerial lift bridge. They decorate that thing up with Christmas lights. And in case you guys aren't familiar with that, that whole bridge would lift up and the big 1,000-foot Laker ships would come into the bay. It was cool. Oh, I'm not sure, Jesse. I get so many phone calls like that. I can't keep them all straight, dude, about the Texas Stars. What's up? You haven't heard him in a while? He's traveling. Puts an A99 up. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, nice. In the back of his rig? Yeah, right on. All right. Mr. Iceman got the number 2 gifter badge, man. Thank you guys so much. We're up to 7,400 likes, man. That's pretty good. Man, this is so sad. I remember sitting here and we'd listen to the truckers drive up and down I-40 all night long. Now it's just dead quiet. Break one act. Can I get a radio check? Look at that. Nothing. You put an A99 on your ice shack going ice fishing? Dude, that's badass. Yeah, I know, CJ. Skip all over. It says on your end you got 16,000 likes. Yeah, that's so weird, dude. I don't know why it says that on my end. I wonder if TikTok shadow banned me somehow. Because I noticed my videos aren't getting a lot of views like they used to. I'm only getting like 2,500 to 3,000 views, and I used to get like 50, 60,000. Yeah, hold on a minute. 22,400 likes. Holy cow. Yeah, I bet it was. That sounds like fun. Heck yeah, it still is a whole lot. That's for sure, Chris. Yeah, off Wyoming and Copper. Sure, I remember those days. Yeah, who was the one that said they wanted to join? Send me a request again. Sorry about that. Yeah, you get 400 to 3,000. I don't get it. Hey, you can send me a pic. Just text it to the shop number. Yeah, sometimes you get a good conversation, that's for sure. CJ got the number 1 gifter badge. Ryan, what's up? All right. What's going on, man?
Oh, same old thing around here. I was trying to get my picture up. I wanted to show you my setup.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that. This is the first time I've ever done live.
How many followers do you have on TikTok?
Oh, not very many.
Oh, you have a good night too, Chris. Yeah, we'll talk at you in a little bit. So yeah, so as far as TikTok goes, they won't let you use the camera until you get 1,000 followers.
Oh, well, then I guess I won't get to do that, huh?
No, it's okay, man. And when you look at my bio there on TikTok, it's got the shop number, that 1299 number.
Right?
You can just text pictures to the shop number. My shop is through the Google Voice on the computer, so I get all the text messages, all the pictures. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, I found me a Texas Star, so I
Excellent.
run a Washington president, the new president of Washington, and 500V.
Yep.
Then I've got a Jackson president hooked up, and I run a Yaesu FT450D for my ham radio stuff.
Yeah, that's great.
I got a pretty decent setup for what I got, I guess.
Yeah, that sounds like you got great equipment. You know, all the magic happens in that antenna.
Yeah,
And
I also run the President Washington in my car on the Striker A10 antenna.
yeah, Striker antennas are good. I run the Striker mag mount on my wife's pickup with that Ranger 99N4, and that's been a great setup. Been in there about 4 or 5 years now, no trouble.
Well, let me see if I can send you a picture. I probably have to get off here to do it, won't
Yeah, probably, but that's okay. You can jump off, jump back on. Yeah, yeah, Bardo. I just saw those messages come in, so I got those pictures. Thanks, man. And yeah, CJ uses the SRA 10 antenna. Those are really good antennas for sure. Yeah, I know it's funny. In case some of you guys missed it, Bardo there, C71. He was talking about he's up in Wisconsin and they go ice fishing, right? They got the big ice houses they put on the lakes. He hooked up an Antron 99 base antenna to his ice house and he was shooting skip while he was ice fishing. That's pretty cool. Hey, Johnny, Heavy Haul, what's up? Right, CJ? That's awesome. That's a good idea. I bet everyone was looking at his ice shack going, what the hell's he doing? Got a big old antenna hanging up there? That's pretty cool. Don't give me any ideas. Oh, what are you saying, Z71? You want me to put the picture up?
I? I sent you a picture. You might have it now.
Yep, it just came in. I just saw it. I'll look at it once we get off the live because I'm using my phone.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I'll put those pictures up. Z71. That'll be funny. An ice house with a Antron 99 antenna. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's called dedication right there. So what else you doing tonight, Jesse?
Oh, just sitting around here piddling. I've rewired I got me a 75 amp power supply to run that Texas Star with, so I wired it all up. Got it running. It's doing its thing now.
Yeah, that's good. Right up here in the corner, right there by my head. Right here. That's that Astron 70M.
Yeah, I've got the MFJ. It's a 75 amps switching power supply. Works good. I had two 30 amps hooked together, and I didn't really like that, so I found a guy that had this 75 amp on sale on the marketplace, so I went and picked it up.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I got it for less than half price, and it's just like new.
Man, that's even better.
Oh yeah, I like it that way. You know,
Yeah.
nowadays cheaper the better.
Man, I know. Till this economy hopefully gets straightened out. It's been rough for everybody, including us.
Yeah. Well, when you look at that picture, I'm a D104 nut. All my radios are run on D104s.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I've got a few myself.
Yeah, I need to get me some new heads for a couple of them, but I've got, well, there's 6 of them laying around here, and I'm using 3. So,
I've got a pretty rare one. I got one that was made just for sideband. Here, let me grab it.
it's kind of different, ain't it?
Yeah, see that head on it? They made these just for sideband.
That's kind of different, that head. Looks
Yeah,
like
it's got.
you,
Go
looks
ahead.
like you need to dust it off and use it a little bit.
Yeah, I haven't used it in a long time, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
It's got 3 different ways to key it up. Key it here, key it there, key it down there.
yeah.
But yeah, this microphone belonged to a Navy buddy of mine that passed away from cancer, and so yeah, I'll never get rid of it for sure.
Yeah, that's like I've got my dad's Browning Eagles, one of the first Browning Eagles that come out, 23 job, 23 channel, and I got his D104 sitting over here that we wired up for it, but I'll never get rid of that. I need to find some place that'll work on it and get it back up in shape and running. It's pretty bad shape. It's been sitting in the closet for probably 30 years now.
What's wrong with it?
I have no idea. I haven't even plugged it in to see. All I know is Dad said it quit working and he put it in the closet, and that's where it's been.
Yeah, I just restored a D104 for a guy about 2 months ago.
Well, I'm talking about the Browning Eagle radio.
Oh yeah, those radios are pretty easy to work on. The problem is getting parts.
Right. Yeah, I'd say the tubes are probably history in it. But it's an
Yeah,
old one.
that's pretty common. But those are good talking radios, man, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Well, like I say, it's an old one. It's the 23 channel. But I'll never get rid of it. I got he's got a Cobra 1000 in there. It's cover C, but it doesn't have any transmit.
Oh yeah.
So I might get it out and tinker with it one of these days. I don't know.
Sure. Yep, those are all good old radios, man. I miss the good old days, that's for sure. Well, man, that skip just fell out. I was on Channel 11 earlier talking to Hawaii, and that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I earlier today I talked to Tampa Bay and talked to Cali a couple times and Arizona. It just seemed like it was going from the East Coast to the West Coast, back and forth.
Yeah, today was odd because I talked to the East Coast, and all of a sudden, this guy comes in from the West Coast, from Washington, called out my number, so I talked to him for a minute. And then I talked to a guy in England. Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, with my ham stuff, I got that Yaesu hooked up to the computer, and it's talked all around the world. I mean, I've talked to Brazil and Portugal and Spain, England. It's talked all over the place.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, that's cool stuff. Well, guys, I think we're going to call this a wrap for tonight. I got to make some coffee for the wife in the morning and just wind down a little bit and get ready for the craziness at the shop tomorrow. Yeah.
Well,
Man, I appreciate you coming on here, man. I enjoy this stuff. Anytime you come on here, man, if you want to join in, just send me a request. We'll get you on there.
Well, I appreciate you letting me join. This is the first time I've ever joined a live, so.
Oh, it's fun, man. Thank you for doing it. Yeah. If you follow me, and anytime I go live, it should give you a notification. And then you can jump in here anytime you want. If you want to go live, just send me a notification, and we'll put you up there.
All right, man. I appreciate it. Y'all take care down there.
Yeah, man. You're very welcome. 73, sir. God bless. Have a great night. We'll see you on the next trip.
All right, man. See ya.
See ya. All right, CJ. Good night to you, too. 73s to everybody. God bless. And I guess we'll call this a wrap. And we'll see everybody on the flip-flop. Good night, Z71.